Hey guys, Fox here. I wanted to do another quick Game Gods video here, real fast. Did a lot of random pickups here from an antique store and some various other stuff. So let's get to it. First up, I find the Tiger handheld, but it's Street Fighter 2. I remember playing this as a kid, so this is actually a good one for Tiger handheld standards, that is. Next we got, on the NES, we got The Legend of Kage. This is a fun little ninja one where you jump really high, swing your sword, and throw a bunch of ninja stars. It's pretty fun. I enjoyed it, so I was surprised I didn't have it in my collection. Complete in box found is Super Mario Kart. It's a player's choice version, but that's okay. This box is pretty clean. It's complete. It's got all the inserts in the manual. Pretty awesome. I like the original Mario Kart. It's a lot of fun. So there's that. Next is a game I honestly didn't know existed, so I was happy to grab this one, and that's Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Games. I'm not sure if it's much good, but it looks like it just has a bunch of random, probably not very good mini games. Although I remember playing the Burper game on, what was that, the Sega Genesis version of Lion King, I believe? Anyways, it was cheap, so it was cool to grab. On the Genesis, I picked up Quackshot, a game I was surprised I didn't have, but this is pretty fun. I like this. Win a trip to Walt Disney World Resort. This is an early release on the Genesis, but it's not a bad game. So it should be pretty fun to pop in and play for a few minutes. And here I found Complete in the box again for a pretty reasonable price. That's Cruis'n USA. Player's choice, but actually the box isn't that great, but that's fine. I'm not gonna be too picky. I have a box on here now. Cruis'n USA is always a fun arcade racer, so I'll enjoy it. I like to pop this one in every once in a while and just play it for 5-10 minutes, honestly, but it's pretty good. All right, here's some random stuff here. I got a couple fig pins. I know these are kind of popular right now, but you know, I'm not out there to collect them. I just want the ones that I like. And I was able to get a one of Joker, or as they like to call him, the protagonist from Persona 5. These are pretty cool, well-detailed enamel pins. I have a couple Dragon Ball ones that I've gotten as gifts, but they're pretty cool. And you don't have to pin them up because they come in these pretty nice cases, so you can just set these up. So, and the other one I got is Anne Takamaki. Silly me, I call her Anne or Panther. So, anyways, this one's pretty good. It's not as good as the protagonist, but I enjoy collecting for Persona 5 merch. So, good to have. I like having those. I picked up a Retro Gamer magazine, and they had their 200th issue, and packed in was this ultimate collection of Turrican music. This is pretty cool. This is a cool throw-in. Here's a look at all the tracks that's on it. So though, for those of you that are Turrican fans, you'll probably know what a lot of this is. This will be fun to upload to and put it in my on my computer. All right, we got a couple games here. This one just came out last week, so I had to pick it up. I've played through probably half of the game on the Wii U. They got distracted by other things, so now I'm pretty excited to go ahead and play through this one again and know what I'm getting into. The art and the music's pretty awesome in this. The premise, the plot, it's unique. You know, you got these idol singers and stuff like that. But it is a very beautiful game, and it's quirky. It's fun. Good combo between, I believe, it's the Fire Emblem team and the Shin Megami Tensei team. I picked up, of course, a copy of BioShock Collection on the Xbox One. You guys know me. I love BioShock. I'll collect anything BioShock. And I'm not sure if this has 4K support. I hope it does, because I would like to play this in 4K on the Xbox One. Because I usually go through, I play one BioShock game every year. Is whether I replay any of them, and I may do 2 because it's been a while. So also, because I did recently get an Xbox One, it came with just the standard black Xbox controller, which is fine. But I like to have 2 on hand because in case I play games with buddies or something like that, couch co-op or anything. So I picked this one up on sale. I really like the looks of this. I like the different shades of gray on here and the color accented green in the joysticks. I'm not sure if it has green anywhere else on it. I don't think it does, but I like this. I like the looks of this controller, so excited to have that. Up next are a couple of movies, anime movies specific, as I watched these online. I rented them just because I was in the mood and immediately fell in love with them, loved the stories, and had to pick them up so I can have them in my collection. I'm really getting into more of the anime movies instead of the shows because I just don't want to have the time investment into the longer shows, so I'm really just leaning towards these movies now. First one is A Silent Voice. This one really tugged on the feels real hard all throughout the movie. It was quite the emotional roller coaster going through this, but the characters are all very lovable, and you would get mad on a lot of times. You get very sad. This will tug on the heartstrings quite a bit, but it was very well put together. Awesome movie. I highly suggest anybody to go see this. Even if you're not an anime fan, this is a really well made film. Up next is, believe it or not, an even better movie in my opinion, with the unique story that it has, and that's Your Name. This you know, watching this and then coming back to this one really was awesome. There's a 1-2 punch. Really cool movie. Very unique story about body swapping, but there's more mechanics to that than that. I'm not going to say much more than that because it's best if you go into this movie not knowing a lot about it, in my opinion, because it really is quite a unique ride. Very beautiful. Who's the guy who directed this film? He just released another film. It's like Makoto Shinkai, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Makoto Shinkai. He is an amazing director. This film is beautiful. For those of you that have time and go soon, I believe Makoto Shinkai's next film, Weathering with You, is in limited release in theaters right now, and I went and saw that. That was really great. One of the most gorgeous animated movies I have ever seen. But overall, the movie's not quite as good as Your Name, but still worth a watch. So there we have it, guys. Quick Game Gots. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys are picking up and what you guys think. All right.